O gracious and everlasting Father, in the tender hush of early morning, before the world fully awakens, I come before you, a humble seeker, a pilgrim on life's winding path. The first blush of dawn casts gentle light upon my face, each ray of sunlight a reminder of your mercy renewed with every breath. I feel both the stillness and the stirring of creation as birds sing softly and the earth awakens beneath my feet. This moment is sacred, a threshold between night's quiet trials and the promise of a new day. Lord, in the brightness of these early hours, I offer my heart to you. I acknowledge your infinite presence and your mighty hand, which has sculpted not just the mountains and valleys of our world, but also the interior landscape of my soul. In the soft whispers of the wind and the rustle of leaves, I hear your voice inviting me to trust, to surrender, and to rise with courage. Lord, if you won't move the mountain, give me the strength to climb it. With these words on my lips and a yearning in my heart, I step into this moment of prayer, knowing that every challenge is not a punishment but an opportunity for spiritual ascent. Through you, even the most daunting peaks in my life become instruments of growth and transformation. Reflecting upon life's mountain. In life, the mountains before us often appear immovable, vast, imposing barriers of fear, uncertainty, and sorrow. Yet, as I gaze upon these towering symbols of challenge, I am reminded that you, O Lord, have ordained every rugged slope and every precipitous cliff to build my character and to draw me ever closer to your loving embrace. I contemplate the mountain not as an enemy to be vanquished by force, but as a sacred challenge in which you test and refine my spirit. The arduous climb is not solely about conquering the physical form of the obstacle. It is a pilgrimage of the heart and mind. For in every strained muscle, every faltering step, I learn more about my own strength and your unwavering support. Each stone, each crevice, becomes a lesson, a silent tutor in resilience and trust. In these moments of quiet reflection, I acknowledge that the mountain stands as a mirror, revealing both my vulnerabilities and my hidden reservoirs of fortitude. I realize that sometimes the most profound miracles occur not when the barrier is swept away, but when I ascend it with your guidance and by my own determination. This climb is a form of worship, a testament to my willingness to partner with you in overcoming every trial. A prayer for strength and endurance. Heavenly Father, grant me the strength I need when the way grows treacherous. Infuse my spirit with the courage to face every steep ascent, even when the mountain's peak seems obscured by clouds. I pray that you will replace my worries with the assurance of your mighty hand upon my shoulder, guiding each deliberate step I take. Grant me endurance, a steadfast heart that perseveres through moments of fatigue and doubt. As I ascend the rugged paths, may I draw upon the deep well of faith that you have established within me. Let every heartbeat echo the refrain, Lord, if you won't move the mountain, give me the strength to climb it. May this refrain sustain me in the mid-stride lull and in the times when the shadows of despair threaten to overtake the light of hope. I ask that you imbue me with not only physical strength but also the courage of spirit and the fortitude of mind to see the beauty in every struggle, knowing that in every challenge you are by my side. Thanksgiving for past mercies and lessons learned. O Lord, in gratitude I recall the many moments in my life when you have been my rock in the storm and my shelter beneath the pressing weight of trials. I remember times when the mountain seemed insurmountable and yet your gentle guidance turned obstacles into stepping stones. With every hardship that I have borne, your hand has led me through the valleys of despair to the peaks of hope. I offer thanks for the lessons learned on rocky paths and for the quiet moments of reflection that followed every arduous climb. In the tapestry of my life, the threads of struggle and triumph are interwoven by your divine wisdom. I recognize that each setback was but a precursor to a greater unfolding of grace, a reminder that you are crafting in me a spirit resilient enough to brave life's fiercest storms. Your mercies are as endless as the stars that adorn the heavens, and in each new day I rediscover that renewed strength which you have so graciously bestowed upon me. My heart sings in remembrance of your faithful interventions, and I lift my voice in thanksgiving for having walked through the valley only to see the light of a higher summit. Meditations on Divine Purpose. In the silence of this morning, I pause to meditate on the divine purpose woven into every facet of my journey. Lord, help me to see that every challenge, the steep climbs and the darkened valleys, serves to refine my character and are instruments of your perfect design. When I face a mountain, I am called not to lament its presence, but to recognize it as a manifestation of your love, a love that challenges me to grow and to trust more fully in your providence. May I approach each new day with the assurance that nothing in my life is random, that every obstacle is part of a greater plan for my soul's evolution. Help me to embrace the climb, to see beyond the immediate struggle, and to perceive the magnificent vista that awaits at the summit. In your eyes, every mountain is a cherished opportunity to demonstrate the strength born of faith, to prove that I can stand resilient even when the circumstances seem beyond my control. Lord, give me the grace to understand that sometimes your wisdom does not call for the removal of every barrier, but for the courage to engage with them, to ascend, step by step, until the peak is reached and the view unfolds in all its glorious detail. In my heart, I know that true strength is not in demanding that obstacles vanish, but in asking for the divine power to overcome them on my own, to climb with dignity and with the knowledge that you accompany me every step of the way. A sacred commitment to the day ahead. As the day unfolds and the light of morning spreads across the land, I commit myself afresh to the journey you have set before me. Today, when obstacles arise and doubts whisper in quiet moments, I will echo the humble petition that marks the beginning of this prayer. Lord, if you won't move the mountain, give me the strength to climb it. May this sacred refrain be my daily armor, a promise to confront each trial with a steadfast heart and an unwavering trust in your benevolent guidance. I ask that you renew my spirit with courage and perseverance so that every challenge becomes a chapter in the story of your incredible grace at work in my life. Let my actions today be a reflection of your love, transforming trials into triumphs. Lord, as I prepare to step forward into the responsibilities and uncertainties of a new day, envelop me in your peace and direct my every step. May I be a living testament to your sustaining power, drawing others to hope and to the belief that through you, even the most formidable mountains can be met with the resolute spirit of a warrior of faith. Embracing the journey amidst uncertainty. There are moments, dear Lord, when the climb seems endless, when the mountain's shadow looms dark, and the ascent appears overwhelming with every uncertain step. In these moments of vulnerability, I turn to you for refuge and guidance. Teach me to embrace uncertainty not as a barrier but as an arena for miraculous transformation. For it is in the process of climbing that I discover the secret strength within, a strength crafted by your eternal love and refined by the challenges you allow me to face. I am reminded that the journey itself is sacred. Each footstep on the path, each moment of hesitation, and each burst of resolute determination is imbued with divine potential. Lord, let me see that even when the summit is hidden by stormy skies or when the ground trembles beneath my feet, the climb itself is my communion with you. Every trial I embrace is a prayer. Every step I take is a hymn of praise to the one who sustains my spirit. Help me to remember that the mountain is both a challenge and a blessing, each ridge and crevice a testament to your magnificent creative power. And when I falter, let your strength become my guide, lifting me up in the awareness that I never walk alone. In the beauty of this truth, I find solace, and in the echo of your promise, I find the resolve to continue upward. An affirmation of trust and faith. O merciful God, I affirm my trust in you with each beat of my heart. In moments of weakness, remind me of your everlasting strength, and when the path is shrouded in mist, reveal to me the light of your divine plan. Teach me that my worth is not measured by the ease of the path, but by the courage with which I meet life's climbs. With a spirit of humility and a soul ignited by purpose, I acknowledge that there is beauty in the struggle and wisdom in the ascent. I embrace the lessons the mountain offers, knowing that every challenge is a step toward a higher understanding of yourself and a deeper realization of my own potential. Let my life be a canvas upon which your grace is painted, bold and ineffable. Each stroke a reminder that even in the face of daunting obstacles, your love is the brush that colors my world with hope and resilience. In my heart, I carry the sacred conviction that no mountain is too mighty if I trust in you. May this morning prayer be the wellspring of that trust, a constant reminder that whether the obstacle is removed or I am called to transcend it on my own, your guiding light is ever before me. A final plea for divine strength. As I draw this first part of my morning prayer to a close, I lift my eyes heavenward, offering one final, earnest plea. Lord, if you won't move the mountain, give me the strength to climb it. Let these words not merely be a cry born of desperation, but a declaration of faith, a commitment to grow in strength and in spirit. O Lord, equip me with the fortitude to face today's challenges, to rise when I stumble, and to trust that every step, whether taken in ease or in struggle, brings me nearer to the truth of your immeasurable love. I ask that you continue to chain each moment of my day with the light of your presence. May the climb become a sacred dance between my striving and your grace, a harmonious interplay that transforms every hardship into a testimony of resilience and every moment of doubt into a reaffirmation of my faith. Grant me, dear Lord, the resolve of a heart that believes, the courage of a spirit that perseveres, and the wisdom of a soul that trusts in your divine orchestration of all things. In your holy name, I commit this day and every upturned stone along my path to the secure knowledge that your strength is made perfect in my weakness. In grateful anticipation of what lies ahead. Before I close this part of my prayer, I take one last lingering moment to steep myself in the grace and promise of a new day. I know that the mountain remains before me as both a challenge and a symbol of the possibilities that lie beyond. Yet with every breath I draw, I am reassured that you are with me, instilling within me an inner reservoir of strength and hope. O Lord, may the journey of climbing this mountain, be it literal or metaphorical, teach me lessons of humility, resilience, and trust. As I set forth into the unknown, I am consoled by the certainty that no matter how steep the incline or how rugged the path, I am empowered by your abiding love. In this sacred morning stillness, I lift my soul up in gratitude for the trials and triumphs that shape my character and draw me ever closer to your eternal embrace. And so, with a heart full of resolve and eyes fixed on the horizon, I leave you with this prayer. Lord, if you won't move the mountain, give me the strength to climb it. Amen. Continuing the journey, embracing each step. In the stillness that follows the first light of dawn, I awaken to the rhythmic pulse of life and acknowledge the ever-unfolding mystery of my journey. Today, I stand at the foot of challenges vast and varied, each challenge a call to deeper awareness and trust in your guidance. Even when the mountain appears insurmountable, I am reminded that every step upward is an act of love, resilience, and reverence. I open my heart to the truth that every obstacle is a deliberate invitation to grow, sculpting my character and deepening my relationship with you. Each trembling step, though fraught with uncertainty, unlocks a newfound strength that blossoms in the quiet moments of reflection, where I learn that faith is both a compass and a cushion against life's rugged peaks. Surrendering to the divine flow. O divine Creator, in this sacred moment, I surrender my anxieties and my pride. With each tremor of doubt, I return to the simple truth of my plea. Lord, if you won't move the mountain, give me the strength to climb it. In surrender, I find liberation. I cast aside the relentless urge to control every outcome and allow your infinite wisdom to guide my uncertain steps. Like a gentle stream that carves its way through ancient stone, I trust that my small persistence, alongside your eternal presence, will etch a path forward. My spirit now rests in the calm assurance that even the steepest inclines are softened by your loving intervention, revealing hidden passageways of grace and renewal. Trusting divine timing and presence. As the hours unfold into a tapestry of light and shadow, I affirm that there is deep meaning in waiting and in the seeming silence of life's pauses. O Lord, teach me to see that every moment, of struggle, of rest, and of quiet reflection, is imbued with your divine rhythm. I recognize that divine timing is not always aligned with my own hurried measures. In the spaces between my heartbeats and in the murmurs of the wind, I find your voice gently urging me to be still, to listen, and to trust. For in your perfect plan, Even the most daunting mountain becomes a friend who challenges me to seek beauty in every ascent. The symphony of surrender and strength. In the quiet orchestration of this dawn, I sense a harmonious interplay between the tremors of my heart and the steadiness of your presence. Each note, whether a sigh of submission or a cry of determination, forms a symphony that celebrates both the softness of surrender and the fierce pulse of inner strength. This sacred melody, born from life's daily rendezvous with hardship and hope, fills the sanctuary of my soul. It reminds me that strength is not the absence of weakness, but the blessed interplay of persistence and grace. With every step upward, I embody this truth, choosing to metastasize the fragments of my doubts into pillars of trusting hope. The divine embrace amid uncertainty. In moments when the path ahead is shrouded by mist and uncertainty, I lean into the tender embrace of your love. O Lord, your presence is my beacon amid life's many shadows, guiding me through the perplexity of fear and despair. Each step I take, despite my trembling heart, is accompanied by the quiet but undeniable assurance that I am never alone. The mountain, with all its might and mystery, becomes a mirror reflecting the vast canvas of your care. Even as I navigate the rocky ascents, I feel the warmth of your hand upon mine, a reminder that every trial I face is cushioned by your ceaseless compassion. The sacred dialogue of the heart. In the solitude of the early hours, I engage in a heartfelt dialogue with you, my eternal companion. I speak not only with words but with every fiber of my being, a language woven of vulnerability and trust. In this sacred conversation, I ask for clarity during moments of confusion, for courage amidst the tremors of fear, and for the quiet wisdom that comes from deep communion with your Spirit. I remind myself that this dialogue is not one-sided. It is a meeting ground where your whispers merge with my hopes, crafting a narrative of resilience that uplifts every weary part of my soul. A journey into the heart's architecture. Every challenge, every steep rise along my path, is a brushstroke on the canvas of my inner being. I contemplate the intricate architecture of my heart, a sanctuary that is continually refined by the fires of adversity and the soft rains of hope. As I climb, I explore the corridors of my being, discovering facets that had once lain dormant. I learn that the journey upward is as much an exploration of the external terrain as it is a pilgrimage into the recesses of my own spirit. With each foothold secured and every summit glimpsed, I marvel at the vast reserve of strength, courage, and beauty that lies hidden within me. Embers of hope and renewal. O Lord, ignite within me the embers of hope that refuse to be quenched by life's darkest moments. As I face each daunting step on this rugged path, let these embers blaze into a radiant fire, lighting my way forward and warming the chill of despair. Through the shroud of uncertainty, I see a spark of renewal in every challenge. I know that even the wind-swept precipices hold secrets of new beginnings, and every stone beneath my feet is a testament to a past redeemed by your mighty grace. May this fervent inner light guide me, transforming raw struggle into transformative power and despair into declarations of faith. Renewed vows of faith and commitment. In this sacred pause between the old and the new, I repledge my devotion to you, O Lord. I reaffirm my commitment to walk this path, even when the terrain is rough and the summit concealed, trusting that every upward step is a manifestation of your love within me. I vow to hold fast to the resilient call of my heart. Lord, if you won't move the mountain, give me the strength to climb it. This vow is both a prayer and a promise, a declaration that my strength grows not solely from what I achieve but from the infinite reservoir of your support. In every heartbeat, in every determined stride, I celebrate the power of unwavering faith and the beauty of a journey continuously renewed by your compassionate grace. Blessing of the sacred ascent and the unveiling of light. As the gentle light of morning ascends into the fullness of day, I embrace the sacred symbolism of the climb. It is not only a physical test but a profound spiritual exploration, one that reveals rays of unimaginable light hidden within the darkest corners of my being. O Lord, bless this ascent with your divine favor. Allow the weight of my burdens to be lifted with each step, and let the summit of my struggles unveil vistas of boundless hope and transformation. In every trial faced, may I rediscover the joy of living, a joy that is nurtured by the trust that your presence brings into my life. Let the mountain stand not as an insurmountable barrier but as a monument of your glory, demonstrating that even the hardest climbs are illuminated by the truth that your strength is my constant companion. A benediction for the day ahead. In closing this chapter of our prayer, I offer a final benediction, a heartfelt invocation to carry this sacred energy throughout the unfolding hours of this day. May every challenge become a stepping stone to higher understanding, every hardship a crucible for inner power, and every moment of solitude a glimpse of your unending care. O Lord, as I step forward into the light of a new day, may I embody the courage to embrace every peak and every valley with equal grace. Equip me with the constant reminder that my climb is a cherished dance of faith and fortitude, a masterpiece painted by your infinite love. And when fatigue presses upon me, let I remember that the strength I seek is already woven into the very fabric of my being, waiting patiently for me to awaken to its truth. With this prayer, I consecrate my path. With this vow, I enshrine my commitment. In the sacred echo of my soul's journey, I affirm the timeless promise. Lord, if you won't move the mountain, give me the strength to climb it. Amen. Confronting the inner shadows. In the quiet pause of the early day, I venture inward, seeking the hidden recesses of my soul where fear and doubt have taken refuge. O Lord, in the dark corridors of my inner world, I confront those shadows that whisper of failure and of limitations. I acknowledge that these darker moments are as integral to my journey as the brilliant rays of dawn. My inner shadows are not to be feared. They are the silent tutors urging me to dig deeper, to understand that every doubt is an invitation to trust more fervently in your light. I lay bare my vulnerabilities before you, knowing that in honesty I find strength and that in every tear there is an opportunity for healing. In this intimate confrontation with my inner darkness, I ask for the courage to face my limitations and transform them into stepping stones toward divine clarity. Lord, as I stand in the presence of my fears, may your light illuminate even the smallest corner of my heart. Let this illumination break the chains of despair, replacing them with an ever-radiant hope. For in the depths of darkness, I remember that your love shines all the more brilliantly, promising that no shadow is too dark to be overcome by the luminous power of your grace. The summit of surrender, finding the sacred light. Ascending from the valleys of introspection, I now set my gaze on the summit of surrender, a place where I can release my striving and embrace your divine providence. O Lord, teach me to surrender not out of defeat, but as an act of profound trust and recognition of your ultimate sovereignty. In letting go, I invite your grace to fill every crevice of my being. At the peak of surrender, I discover a sacred light, the radiant truth that I am never alone on this journey. Here, amidst the vast expanse of divine love, I witness the transformative power of yielding to your will. It is not an abandonment of effort. Rather, it is the recognition that the strength I seek comes from beyond my own finite capacities. Each moment of surrender crafts a pathway of luminous clarity where fear gives way to fearless hope. May the sacred light of your presence guide me, even when the path is steep or obscured by the mists of uncertainty. Let this light be a constant reminder that in every act of surrender, I am empowered to move forward with a renewed, unshakable spirit. For it is here, beneath the endless sky of your love, that I find the resolve to continue my ascent with joy and reverence. Cleansing the soul, renewal through forgiveness and compassion. In the intricate tapestry of my journey, I recognize that healing is born of forgiveness and compassion. I turn inward to examine the lingering wounds of past hurts and regret, understanding that every scar tells a story of survival and growth. O Lord, grant me the grace to forgive those who have wronged me and, more importantly, to forgive myself. As I stand at the intersection of remembrance and release, I ask for the cleansing power of your mercy. May the balm of forgiveness wash over the remnants of bitterness, replacing them with a softness of heart that reflects your infinite compassion. Let every act of forgiveness become a bridge, a passage toward liberation from the emotional weights that bind me. In extending compassion toward myself, I honor the sacred truth that your love is boundless and unconditional. Let my soul be renewed as I relinquish resentment and welcome healing. May this inner purification not only mend my spirit but also empower me to extend kindness to others, creating ripples of understanding and grace in a turbulent world. A covenant of trust, the promise of unyielding love. With a humble heart and a spirit emboldened by your grace, I enter into a renewed covenant of trust with you, my eternal refuge. This covenant is not forged in moments of ease but is strengthened in the crucible of life's most formidable challenges. O Lord, I commit myself to walking in your light, confident that your love never fails. In this sacred promise, I affirm that my worth is grounded in your eternal care and that every obstacle is an invitation to deepen my trust. As I continue climbing the mountain of life, let this covenant serve as my anchor, a steadfast reminder that the strength to overcome comes from an unyielding love that transcends all earthly limitations. May I honor this bond through both my words and actions, confidently stepping forward even when the way seems uncertain. For your unending love is the source of my courage and the foundation upon which my spirit rests. In every heartbeat and every breath, I celebrate the promise of your presence, which assures me that I am never truly alone on this journey. The dance of faith and action. In the dynamic interplay between faith and action, I recognize that every step upward is an expression of both trust in you and my own willingness to act. O Lord, help me to find a harmonious balance where prayer and purposeful movement coalesce into a beautiful dance of creation and transformation. Let my actions be imbued with the same fervor as my prayers, a vivid expression of the inner strength that you ignite within me. Whether the steps are faltering or firm, may each one be an act of worship, a deliberate declaration that I choose to transcend fear and to live boldly in your light. In the rhythm of this sacred dance, I celebrate the divine choreography that guides me onward. May I carry with me the certainty that every effort, no matter how small, is a testament to my unyielding dedication. As I traverse steep paths and narrow ledges, I rejoice in the knowledge that my journey is a living, breathing offering, a continuous movement that reflects the vibrant interplay of celestial guidance and human resolve. Rejoicing in the ascent, celebrating life's transformative climb. Even as the mountain stretches ever upward, I choose to celebrate each moment of ascent, a mosaic of triumphs, lessons, and quiet revelations. O Lord, help me to see the beauty within every struggle, each step an intricate part of the grand design you have bestowed upon my life. As I pause to reflect on the journey so far, I give thanks for the small victories that light the way, the moments of unexpected grace and the gentle reminders that every challenge is a cusp of transformation. In the echo of each accomplishment, however modest, I catch a glimpse of the majestic panorama that awaits at the summit. May my heart be filled with gratitude as I honor the delicate balance of progress and pause, struggle and serenity. Let every ascent, regardless of its pace, be a celebration of the resilience that grows within me, a living testament to the wisdom that is born from persevering through life's steepest climbs. A prayer for discernment in the quiet hour. In the stillness of the day's unfolding, when the noise of the world fades into a soft murmur, I seek your divine discernment. O Lord, in these quiet hours, illuminate the paths that lie hidden and reveal the choices that align with your eternal wisdom. Grant me the insight to distinguish between the fleeting distractions of mortal life and the enduring truths of your divine plan. May the clarity of your vision come to me like a gentle sunrise, steady, certain, and filled with promise. Help me to trust in the subtle cues of my heart, knowing that each decision is an opportunity to align more closely with your purpose. In this moment of reflection, let my mind be unclouded by doubt and receptive to the quiet, transformative whispers of your guidance. I ask for discernment not only for myself but also for those I encounter. May my clarity serve as a beacon of hope, inspiring others to seek the light of truth amidst the chaos. In the sanctuary of the quiet hour, may I be reminded that every thoughtful pause is a prelude to a path illuminated with divine clarity and purpose. Final benediction and unyielding trust. As the morning unfolds into the vibrant canvas of a new day, I offer my final benediction for this part of my prayer journey. O Lord, let every breath remind me of your ceaseless love and every heartbeat echo the promise of renewal. With my eyes fixed on the horizon, I declare with unwavering conviction, Lord, if you won't move the mountain, give me the strength to climb it. May these sacred words resonate through every fiber of my being and become the anthem of my spirit throughout all the trials and triumphs that lie ahead. Let the spirit of this prayer fortify my resolve, inspiring me to face each obstacle with a blend of humble surrender and bold determination. I trust in the divine orchestration of all things, confident that even in the face of daunting peaks, your loving presence offers me comfort, courage, and the power to overcome. As I step forward into the unfolding day, I carry this prayer in my heart as both shield and compass. With gratitude for past mercies and hope for future victories, I embrace the journey ahead and affirm that every mountain has its purpose, a purpose that transforms struggle into strength and challenges into revelations. Amen.